Out of basketball fever, which is here in Kansas City. The Big 12 tournament is in town at the Sprint Center. Tip-off time. Well, actually, they're into the game right now. We've got crews all across the Power Light District. Krista Dubill begins our coverage now. Krista?
All right, Mark, I know you wish you were down here. It is loud and exciting, and things have officially just kicked off with the first game at 6 o'clock, Texas Tech and West Virginia. We've got that game on 38th the spot. But here right now, we're going to talk about on the stage. They're throwing out anything that they can get their hands on. People are coming up to the stage to grab, whether it's T-shirts or coupons. They're throwing it out, and people are really excited about that. And what you're seeing is a lot of KU gear. You're seeing TCU. You're seeing West Virginia. You're seeing K-State. You're seeing Iowa. All of the teams here, but there is one group that's sort of missing in the masses, and that is Mizzou. These Big 12 fans aren't used to not watching Mizzou play, and Amy Hawley talked to some of those today.
Well, you can see the crowds are starting to form down here, and the fun is really starting to happen. In fact, you can see back behind me that the crowds are still filing into the Sprint Center for the first session that tipped off just a few minutes ago. And this year, KU's big rival, MU, is not here anymore. It's out. And then, of course, new fans from as far away as West Virginia and TCU are coming from a very far distance. And that combination of changes has led to a first this year. It is the first year the Big 12 tournament before day one has not been sold out.
I might be a little lonely, but I do have a few guys that might show up just to support me.
Local MU fans admit it. Many of the SEC Tiger fans will be staying home this year. They won't be headed to KC to the Power and Light District for the 4 days of Big 12 parties.
The loss of MU puts a big hole in the Big 12 tournament.
This Mizzou fan says his out-of-town MU fans won't be traveling to KC this year. But even though his team plays in the SEC, he'll still be attending the games for one reason. So you're going to go to the games at all?
Yeah. Going to the games.
Why are you going to the games?
Because I have tickets.
Were they free?
They were free.
But businesses by the Sprint Center are being creative this year to make up for any dip in attendance by booking more fan parties, car giveaways. They've brought in bigger jumbo screens and will bring in the kegs earlier.
Just because we worked harder, our outreach was better.
They're hoping a new rivalry, KU K-State, will attract new fans. This family plans to spend thousands of dollars here. Jake Towell loves KU, and his brother-in-law is a K-State fan.
There's never been any love here.
You ignore it. Learn to live with it.
Or like these young West Virginia freshmen who are new to the conference. They have nothing to miss. They love the only thing they've known.
I just love being in the Big 12. It's a good conference.
Now, Scalpers say they bought tickets cheaper than they ever have for an opening session. $5 a ticket is what some of these guys bought these opening sessions for. So when prices go down, of course, it means demand isn't as high. Tickets are still available. I just checked. They are still available for all sessions, all 4 days. In the end, businesses hope down here that it's better than usual because they're going to have a lot more out-of-town fans. In fact, McFadden's, we talked to them a little bit earlier today. Listen to this. They plan to serve up 11,000 drinks just tomorrow alone. That is double what they normally do for a big event. So a lot of businesses are very hopeful that everything will pick up. Krista?
All right, 11,001 because I just ordered a drink. No, thank
That's
you very much,
limes
Amy.
and lemons.
It is for sure. Thank you for that. A good perspective. And when you have that many people down here, I'm hearing the words or the numbers 15,000 and 20,000 thrown out over the course. One of the things you have to think about is almost all of them are carrying some form of a cell phone or a smartphone. And there's a lot that goes into prepping for that much activity. We talked to one of the head guys for the network at Sprint. And when the Sprint Center carries your namesake, you better deliver.
We have 2 existing, and we've recently, in the last couple of weeks, added a 3rd cell site. And then the cell sites that were already there, we added additional capacity to those cell sites. So in general, we've added about 40% more capacity to handle the data and voice traffic that we'll see over this weekend.
And he says they have a team at the global hub there at the Sprint Center campus that monitors activity. And he said it's hard to be able to guess how much people will use and when. He said, but one great shot going through the hoop can sometimes make things spike so high their team has to be ready. But they are ready now.